Game for us as we watch what's coming through on the radar. You're trying to figure out if the energy is going to be there, but the bottom line is right now, at least we are under a tornado watch, Kevin.
Yes, we are under this watch now till 5 a.m. And I think the key message I want to emphasize is have a way to get the warnings tonight. At the same time, I do think that the greatest tornado potential has been where it's been all night and where it is currently out to our west. So we like to call it here in the weather office, we'll be babysitting the radar, through the night, because if it is only one tornado and it happens to be your neighborhood, then it's a big deal, right? I don't think we're in a tornado outbreak tonight. We have a tornado watch here simply because conditions meet the threshold for the potential of tornadoes as we go to bed tonight. So again, just have a way to have the warnings or have a way to receive the warnings if you find yourself underneath one of those. Still nothing in our neck of the woods at the moment. You can see the tornado watch that was expanded here in the red box. There's a lot of action out here tonight, especially across western Indiana. Most of this still to the west of I-65 currently at the moment. There are some things happening that make me feel a little more confident about the fact that I actually think the tornado threat is peaking at the moment. Several reasons. One thing I'll point out is when you have a line of storms, you're less likely to get tornadoes aside from a brief spin up or a fast spin up, right? Couple of things to point out here. We've got the organized line of storms that will pack a punch with damaging winds and the potential for maybe a spin-up tornado. But I'm also keeping an eye on this action here to the south of Indianapolis. And I think this may be more important for the tri-state because our atmosphere already is only marginally supportive of severe weather and a tornado threat. What I like about this stuff down here in southern Indiana tonight is the fact that it has taken on a more linear look to it. So that means that the likelihood of tornadoes goes down when you're dealing with lines of storms versus individual cells. So we'll keep a close eye on this stuff. And something else to keep in mind, too, is that if this stuff doesn't get any better organized, it will zap the limited energy that we have in our atmosphere at the moment. And by energy, I mean this right here. The instability out there. It's already low. So if we can get some rain that's not severe in nature before the line gets here, that helps us out even more into the overnight. So still looks like it's, here into the overnight, tomorrow morning, because the line's moving a little slower, we may add on an extra hour or two. But again, I think the tornado threat is peaking to our west. It's not zero as that stuff gets here, but it's lower, and the wind damage threat probably the greatest concern here through the night. Here's a look at Futurecast. You can see 1 a.m., there's the line. We'll keep an eye on seeing if anything develops ahead of the line. That's when you have a tornado concern. But here comes the gusty line of storms through the night. And by 4 a.m., this stuff is out of here, and it should be a windy Saturday. That's something we need to highlight, the potential for strong wind gusts. Much like last Saturday, I do think we could have some 50-mile-an-hour gusts and spotty power outages tomorrow as much colder air moves in. It's gotten mild tonight. We're up to 64 now here in Cincinnati officially. Look at the winds. Sustained out of the south at almost 30 miles an hour. So that's why we say damaging winds the greatest worry. Temperatures have spiked into the 60s here. That's where we'll stay until that line of storms comes through tonight. I do think we have severe weather warnings for parts of the area. We'll keep an eye on it over the next couple of hours. Temperatures will drop into the 50s by morning as it turns windy across the area. So eventually by morning, we'll get down to 51. Of course, Adam and I are here to watch that severe threat through the night. Tomorrow, strong winds. Temperatures will fall into the 40s throughout the day. So there still may be a few scattered showers to go along with those falling temperatures into the afternoon on Saturday as well. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So, Mike, we get a quiet weather day after Saturday. We'll need it because we are in a very busy spring-like pattern with the potential for more severe weather going into early next week. I know a lot of folks get nervous about these things. Again, just have a way to get the warning, and I feel confident in saying I think the tornado threat is peaking to our west, but that does not mean it's zero for us as we go into the overnight.
Kevin, thanks a lot. We're just getting new video and new